Portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer I. Imagine a woman draped in gold, her gaze piercing through time, a portrait so opulent it sparked a decades-long battle for its return. Portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer I, painted by Gustav Klimt in 1907, hooks you with a mystery. Was this Adele his patron's wife, also his secret muse, her image a forbidden confession of love? Let's step into her shimmering world. Klimt crafted this masterpiece in his Vienna studio, a sunlit haven of sketches and gilded panels, in 1907 at age 45. His emotional state was a tempest of passion and defiance, inspired by his friendship with Adele Bloch-Bauer, a Jewish intellectual whose elegance captivated him. Obsessed with beauty's transcendence, he faced struggles, financial instability after leaving the Vienna secession and societal backlash for his sensual style. The commission from Adele's husband, Ferdinand, was both a lifeline and a challenge, painted amid whispers of an affair, each stroke a dance between duty and desire. Klimt's heart pulsed with the weight of creating a legacy, his mind alight with dreams of immortality. The artistic process was a golden alchemy. Klimt layered oil, gold leaf, and silver on canvas with a jeweler's precision, weaving a tapestry of molten golds, deep blues, and intricate patterns that envelop Adele's form. Her face, rendered with delicate realism, contrasts the mosaic-like background, its swirling motifs, spirals, eyes, and floral shapes, drawing the eye in a cinematic swirl. His technique, blending Byzantine-inspired gilding with soft brushstrokes, creates a luminous texture, the gold leaf catching light like a sacred icon, while Adele's gaze, both tender and commanding, anchors the composition. The tension between her serene expression and the opulent chaos around her feels alive, as if the canvas breathes with unspoken longing. Historically, 1907 Vienna was a cultural crucible, the Austro-Hungarian Empire teetering amid modernist fervor. Klimt, influenced by Japanese art and Egyptian motifs, reflected a society embracing decadence while grappling with antisemitism and class divides. Socially, it mirrored the rise of the Viennese elite, with Adele as a symbol of intellectual liberation, her salon a hub for artists like Klimt. The painting's opulence echoed the era's wealth, yet its intimacy defied its formality. Symbolism shimmers, the gold signifies divinity or wealth, the patterns a metaphor for life's complexity, while Adele's pose, hands clasped, eyes searching, hints at vulnerability or secrecy. Interpreters see her as a goddess of modernity, a reflection of Klimt's own desires, or a tribute to Jewish resilience amid prejudice. Some whisper it's a love letter, her gaze a private dialogue with the artist. Initially unveiled to elite circles, the painting dazzled Vienna's patrons but stirred controversy for its extravagance, with critics split on its decadence. Stolen by Nazis in 1941, it became a symbol of restitution battles, its legacy cemented by the 2006 return to Adele's heirs and its record-breaking sale. Today at the Neues Gallery, it inspires fashion and film, a golden testament to Klimt's vision. Close your eyes. Feel the gold's warm glow, hear the rustle of her dress, see her eyes hold you captive. This is more than a portrait, it's a soul gilded in time. Klimt's brush lingers, whispering, in her gaze find eternity, or lose yourself to its brilliance. Because, imagine two lovers entwined, their bodies dissolving into a golden haze, a kiss so eternal it defies the world's chaos. The kiss, painted by Gustav Klimt in 1907 to 1908, hooks you with a tantalizing question. Is this embrace a sanctuary of love or a fleeting dream before oblivion? Let's surrender to its golden embrace. Klimt created this in his Vienna studio during 1907 to 1908, at the peak of his golden period, aged 45 to 46. His emotional state was a blend of ecstasy and longing, inspired by his relationship with Emily Floge, his lifelong companion, though their romance remained ambiguous. Obsessed with love's transcendence, he faced struggles, societal criticism for his eroticism and financial strain after rejecting academic commissions. This painting, a personal ode to intimacy, was crafted amid candlelit nights, each stroke a vow to capture love's essence, his heart racing with the thrill of creation. The process was a luminous ritual. Klimt layered oil, gold leaf, and silver on canvas with a poet's touch, weaving vibrant golds, deep greens, and soft pinks into a shimmering tapestry. The lover's embrace, centered against a golden void, draws the eye with cinematic intensity, their robes, adorned with spirals, rectangles, and floral motifs, blending into a mosaic-like unity. His technique, fusing delicate brushstrokes with gilded textures, creates a glowing surface, the gold leaf catching light like a sacred relic. The contrast between the lovers' fluid forms and the geometric patterns creates a pulsing tension, as if their kiss vibrates with life. In 1907 to 1908 Vienna, the secession movement challenged tradition, reflecting a society torn between imperial grandeur and modernist rebellion. Klimt, influenced by Byzantine mosaics and Art Nouveau, mirrored the era's fascination with sensuality and spirituality, shaped by Freud's emerging psychoanalysis. Socially, it echoed the Viennese elite's embrace of passion as liberation, a defiance of rigid moral codes. Symbolism radiates. The gold signifies divine love or eternity, the patterns a metaphor for harmony or chaos, while the lovers' union suggests unity or fleeting escape. Interpreters see it as Klimt's vision of ideal love, a reflection of his bond with Emily, or a universal dream of connection amid isolation. Some suggest the cliff's edge hints at love's fragility, a kiss on the brink. Debuting at the 1908 Kunstschau, the kiss captivated audiences, purchased by the Austrian government, though some critics decried its decadence. Its legacy grew, inspiring romantic art and pop culture, from posters to films like Amélie. Today, at the Österreichische Galerie Belvedere, it remains a beacon of love's power. Close your eyes. Feel the gold's warmth, hear their whispered breaths, see their forms melt into light. This is more than a painting, it's a heartbeat frozen. Klimt's brush lingers, whispering, in their kiss, find your forever, or fade into the golden void. Danae. Imagine a woman bathed in gold, her body a cascade of rain, a myth reborn in sensuous splendor. Danae, painted by Gustav Klimt in 1907 to 1908, hooks you with a divine mystery. Is this the Greek heroine seduced by Zeus, or a forbidden portrait of desire itself? Let's fall into her golden storm. Klimt crafted this in his Vienna studio during 1907 to 1908, aged 45 to 46, in his radiant golden period. His emotional state was a swirl of passion and reverence, inspired by his fascination with mythology and his muse, Amélie Floch. Obsessed with the female form's divinity, he struggled with societal censure for his eroticism and the pressure of secession leadership. This work, a private exploration of sensuality, was painted amid the scent of turpentine, each stroke a hymn to the feminine, his mind alight with dreams of mythic ecstasy. The process was a golden deluge. Klimt layered oil and gold leaf with a sculptor's care, blending molten golds, soft pinks, and deep purples to form Danae's curled body, her skin glowing against a starry backdrop. His composition centers her languid form, the golden rain streaming in a cinematic arc, drawing the eye to her serene face and delicate hands. His technique, merging fluid brushstrokes with gilded patterns, creates a textured surface, the gold leaf shimmering like liquid light. The contrast between her intimacy and the cosmic rain builds a pulsing tension, as if the canvas breathes with divine seduction. In 1907 to 1908, Vienna buzzed with modernist fervor, yet faced imperial decline. Klimt, influenced by Greek mythology and Japanese prints, reflected a society embracing sensuality amid moral rigidity, shaped by the Viennese fascination with the feminine ideal. Socially, it mirrored the era's liberated women, challenging traditional roles through art's lens. Symbolism flows. The golden rain signifies divine intervention or passion. Danae's pose a metaphor for surrender or empowerment, while the stars hint at cosmic destiny. Interpreters see it as Klimt's ode to feminine power, a reflection of his own desires, or a universal tale of creation through love. Some suggest it's a feminist statement, her repose defying male gaze. Initially private, Danae shocked early viewers with its sensuality, later gaining acclaim in secession exhibitions. Its legacy grew, influencing erotic art and feminist readings, now housed in a private collection. Today, it inspires modern artists exploring desire's divine. Close your eyes. Feel the golden rain's caress, hear the stars' faint hum, see her form dissolve into light. This is more than myth, it's a goddess reborn. Klimt's brush lingers, whispering, in her embrace, find divinity, or drown in the golden flood. The three ages of woman. Imagine three women, a child, a mother, a crone, woven into a tapestry of life's fleeting stages. The Three Ages of Woman, painted by Gustav Klimt in 1905, hooks you with a poignant truth. Is this a celebration of life's cycle or a mournful elegy for time's cruelty? Let's cradle its tender narrative. Klimt created this in his Vienna studio in 1905, aged 43, amid his golden period beginnings. His emotional state was a mix of reverence and melancholy, inspired by his mother's aging and his bond with Amélie Floch. Obsessed with life's transience, he faced struggles, societal backlash for his sensual art and the secession's internal rifts. This work, a personal meditation, was painted amid the clink of coffee cups, each stroke a reflection on mortality, his heart heavy with time's weight. The process was a tender mosaic. Klimt layered oil and gold leaf with a poet's grace, blending soft pinks, warm golds, and deep blues to form the women's entwined figures, set against a starry void. His composition centers the mother and child's embrace, the crone's bowed form a counterpoint, drawing the eye in a cinematic sweep. His technique, fusing delicate realism with gilded patterns, creates a textured glow, the gold leaf shimmering like a sacred veil. The contrast between the figure's vitality and fragility builds a pulsing emotion, as if the canvas weeps with life's passage. In 1905, Vienna was a cultural hub, yet strained by imperial tensions. Klimt, influenced by symbolism and Renaissance art, reflected a society grappling with mortality amid prosperity, shaped by Freud's theories on human drives. Socially, it mirrored the era's fascination with family and aging, a tender response to women's evolving roles. Symbolism resonates. The child signifies hope, the mother love, the crone wisdom or decay, their unity a metaphor for life's cycle. Interpreters see it as Klimt's ode to womanhood, a reflection of his mother's influence, or a universal meditation on time's inevitability. Some suggest the stars hint at eternal renewal, a cosmic embrace. Debuting at the 1908 Kunstschau, it won praise but stirred debate for its emotional depth, later acquired by Italy. Its legacy grew, influencing feminist art and aging narratives, now at the Galleria Nazionale di Arte Moderna. Today, it speaks to life's eternal dance. Close your eyes. Feel the mother's warm embrace, hear the crone's soft sigh, see the stars cradle their forms. This is more than art, it's life's heartbeat. Klimt's brush lingers, whispering, in their ages find your time, or fade into the starry void. Philosophy, final state. Imagine a celestial debate, figures soaring in a golden cosmos, seeking truth's elusive spark. Philosophy, final state, painted by Gustav Klimt in 1900 to 1907, hooks you with a scandalous truth. This mural, meant for a university, was destroyed for its audacity, its fragments surviving only in memory. Let's ascend into its lost radiance. Klimt crafted this in his Vienna studio during 1900 to 1907, aged 38 to 45, for the University of Vienna's ceiling. His emotional state was defiant yet burdened, inspired by Nietzsche's philosophy and his own quest for truth. Obsessed with cosmic questions, he faced struggles, public outrage for his earlier murals' sensuality and financial strain. This work, a bold commission, was painted amid heated debates, each stroke a challenge to convention, his mind alight with intellectual fire. The process was a radiant vision. Klimt layered oil and gold leaf with a mystic's zeal, blending ethereal blues, fiery oranges, and shimmering golds to form floating figures in a cosmic sea. His composition, a swirling mass of bodies and stars, draws the eye upward in a cinematic ascent, achieved through fluid brushstrokes and gilded textures. Unique features include the figures' dreamlike forms, their faces serene yet searching, the gold leaf pulsing with light like a starry night. The tension between their quest and the void's vastness feels alive, as if the canvas hums with eternal questions. In 1900 to 1907, Vienna was a philosophical hub, yet rigid in its academic traditions. Klimt, influenced by symbolism and Wagner's music, reflected a society wrestling with science versus spirituality, shaped by the secession's modernist push. Socially, it mirrored the era's intellectual awakening, challenging institutional dogma with artistic freedom. Symbolism soars. The figures signify humanity's search for truth, the cosmos a metaphor for knowledge's vastness, while the gold hints at divine insight. Interpreters see it as Klimt's philosophical manifesto, a reflection of his own quest, or a universal call to question. Some suggest the figure's drift mirrors existential doubt, a search without end. Initially unveiled in 1900, philosophy shocked academics, deemed too sensual and abstract, later destroyed by Nazis in 1945. Its legacy endures through sketches, influencing surrealism and cosmic art, a ghost of Klimt's vision. Today it lives in memory, a lost star of truth. Close your eyes. Feel the cosmos's pull, hear the figure's silent questions, see the gold flare like stars. This is more than a mural, it's a quest eternal. Klimt's brush lingers, whispering, in their search find your truth, or drift forever in the cosmic dark.